Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
There's that bias, Jim. He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozor of class and an example to all aspiring footballers. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Drogba. Spread to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Yaya Toure. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Beckham, can he get it through? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Park Ji-sung. Robertson does well not to be outdone there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's beaten the last man. Quality ball. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yaya Toure. Zanetti. And here's Drogba. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aubameyang is onto this. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Drogba. Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
It'll be a throw-in. Good ball. There's the shot! Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Drogba might just make this. Park Ji-sung. Toure makes a dash for it. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Mbappe. That's going wide left. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Mbappe, Drogba, and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Getting up there! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Yaya Toure. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And
so
I
think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, the ball shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Van der Sar. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. This might... Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Not the most accurate pass. It's a promising position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gerrard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Drogba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Zanetti. And it's Beckham. Park Ji-sung. In with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot, surely! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15,
That's not gone well.
Coming on the field.
Bellingham.
Number 10.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Number 14, Rashford. Number 6.
Stood up well to him there.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Now this could... Goes for the shot! There's the crossfield ball. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Van Basten into the last quarter of an hour. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
So, third corner of the game. And a header! Bellingham. And he lines up a cross. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Donatoni. There will be a throw-in. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Two added
Oh,
minutes
well
has been
played,
indicated.
well played. McAllister. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Bellingham. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Senegal have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Liverpool have it back and can go again. Now it's Bellingham. Spread to the right. Looking for options for movement. Dembele's delivery. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball, impressive jump, and he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Drogba. Kukçu. Kukçu wants to run onto this. Drogba is sharing after that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Kukçu. That has not gone well.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Neymar. Now he's running away. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. It'll be a throw-in. That's Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Picked out Shevchenko! Not a bad try by any means. Now it's Shevchenko. Played with speed from back to front. Well read, nice interception. Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. The final seconds now. Cannavaro with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Look at the space here. McAllister. Duke is onto this. McAllister. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Dembele. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. Senegal are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's McAllister. Looking for the run. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now, can they get him away? Belletti. They get a throw in. Good run that, great timing.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Now it's Shevchenko, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kukçu does really well there. He is... Big chance! Goal! Senegal! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Senegal have their lead. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Neymar's cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. Chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, super find. And this is Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Searching pass he's played there. And he passes it long. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Changement pour le Sénégal. le numéro 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 14, le numéro 37. À leur place,
Now it's
le numéro
Hazard.
20,
He's got
Van
away.
Nistelrooy. Le numéro 21, le numéro 10,
Hazard!
Totti. Le
Well,
numéro
that
13,
might be that, Peter.
Hazard.
Maybe both sides just
Le
going to have
numéro
to settle
3.
for the draw now.
Attention, changement.
And the shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Nice interception, well timed. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. He has found the way through. It's Rashford!
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's a little off target. Hazard. It's played through for him. Now that's well seen too. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere. And I think